Hello!
What's up?
It's Wednesday again with Danny and Michele.
Michele.
Okay, so this week's topic is basically your partner coming out, whether it was before or after, or if you knew when you met them, and blah, 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 blah.
Bleh.
So when I met Jacob, I knew he was trans, so there wasn't much of like a coming out. I mean, I knew when we had talked online that he was trans because we had 400 of the same friends online, and they're all trans. And plus, when he friended me online, he was going by his previous name. So there wasn't much of like a process. I didn't like have a strong reaction because I knew when I met him that he was trans. I met Jacob when he was 1 month on testosterone, so he still had a lot of like coming out to people and I don't know, just getting to like know himself as male and like learning social situations, how he like wanted to be. And it was different for me because I met him as male, so I was like, okay. And then he was still dealing with like a lot of stuff. And
yeah, it is a process too. I don't think it's just like you're out and everything's there and out on the table. Like, it takes a long time to kind of like grow as a person and kind of deal with society and how, you know, you're gonna be in society and interact. Yeah.
Especially, I know Jacob's talked to me before about being goofy. Like, girls can be so goofy with each other, like, ah! And if you're a guy and you do that, like, you're gonna be perceived differently. I feel like Jacob eventually came to the conclusion, though, that that was fine to just be goofy.
Totally.
I like that. Oh, how did I meet Jacob? I met Jacob. We talked once or twice online, not anything serious. We had the same birthday, me and Michele and Jacob all have the same birthday. So, or I said to him, like, happy birthday, it's our birthday, or something like that. And so we talked for not that long. And then another time he told me he was traveling the West Coast. And I told him to let me know when he was in the area, and then he did. And so I picked all three of them, him, Jacob, or her, Jacob, and their friend. I picked them all up when they were hitchhiking and brought them home. Because I'm crazy.
She took us home, and then a week later we didn't want to leave, so we stayed an extra day, but eventually we said goodbye. And I remember that moment that you said goodbye, and then you texted Jacob and you said, you guys changed my life, and we were all like, come back. So then we moved in.
But my first boyfriend, he didn't come out to me either. I'm the one. I was like looking online and I saw a bunch of videos and stuff, and I had never heard of what transgender was or knew anyone who was trans, and I saw all these videos and then I started watching them, and I watched them probably for like weeks before I said anything, and then I brought it up to him and I was like, hey, you should take a look at this. I think this sounds like familiar to me. And so yeah, he was like, that's me. Like, that's me. So he started transitioning after that. It was my original, like, someone coming out to me was me telling them that maybe they were trans.
When I dated the person I dated that was trans, like I said in the earlier video, they didn't really live as trans while I was dating them, but he did tell me that he, you know, felt like he might have been male, and I agreed with him. And you know, we did our research together, and you know, he thought of a few names and stuff, but he wasn't in a place to really, I guess, be male at the time, because his family was really unsupportive, and you know, just this and that. So I guess we didn't really get to experience that together. He definitely started doing that after we were done with our relationship, but we're still friends. What I have more experience with is my brother coming out as trans, Danny's boyfriend.
Yeah, what was that like for you?
It was interesting, actually, because actually I knew that around the same time that my ex started telling me that he believed that he was male, Jacob, I guess, kind of came out as well to me, or, you know, he just didn't really talk about it a lot, but eventually, you know, he came out and he found his community on YouTube, and then I saw his videos on YouTube, and I was like, okay, this is the real deal. And I guess I kind of saw our whole family go through it, like becoming more comfortable with calling him Jacob and male, and you know, it was actually really easy. And you know, we always knew that he was my brother, my dad's son, and all of that, so it was actually a really easy transition for us as a family, I think. And yeah, he's just Jacob to us now, and he always has been. So
Jacob and I have been together a year. Come here! Come say hi.
Hi,
That's Jacob.
I'm Jacob.
This is Cecil. Falling everywhere. Jacob, what do you have to say? We're talking about you coming out in your transition.
is it weird if he talks about coming out in his first relationship?
When I came out to the person that I was seeing, when I came out, she had previously dated trans men, so it was a lot easier, and she was very supportive. And
Just like Danny.
what?
Just like Danny.
Just like Danny.
Give yourself a pat on the shoulder.
Kids like me. Good old me.
So it wasn't really difficult. If anything, she encouraged me to come out. And I don't know, it was comfortable, so it wasn't difficult. I've never had to date anyone who didn't understand or wasn't completely supportive of my transition. So
Easy old life.
yeah, got an easy life.
That's Rado.
Rado.
This is the family.
This is us.
Ooh, we're off topic. Just
Very.
like Chase. What
Must
else?
be funny like Chase.
What does Chase do to be funny?
He talks really fast. And then he makes fun of himself. We're not Chase.
So bad. Jump again.
No.
No pants. No pants. Hey, that's your video.